Welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for being here this evening. We are in our third of the NJCAA Army National Guard webinar series. And tonight's it's a little different, where we're not just going to sit and talk. We're not just going to sit and have Zoom windows and just back and forth about things, but we're actually going to get into esports. We're going to get into gaming. This will be competitive between us, but we've got some fun guests tonight, and we're going to play a little Rocket League. We're going to play some Rocket League. We're going to have Sergeant Flores teach us a little bit of Rocket League. But before we get into everything, I'm going to roll a great commercial, a great ad from the Army National Guard.
It's hard to believe, but 2020 is nearly in the rearview mirror. It's been an incredible stretch for us, and I know we've asked a lot of our force this year.
While circumstances will continue to evolve, here are the facts as they stand. All 54 states, territories, and the District of Columbia have declared a state of emergency.
National Guard in its response to the COVID-19 pandemic.
The hurricane that came through last night.
Flood events that came in.
Disaster response during floods, hurricanes, and wildfires.
When disaster strikes, we don't have to mobilize from some base. We pack a lunch, we go to work, because we are already there in the communities. We live there. We can respond faster.
And they've been an unbelievable asset, all these other hands processing ballots.
We're so blessed to have this many soldiers come out and help us feed needy families during this difficult time.
Saying thank you to the National Guard to honor all the hardworking men and women day in and day out.
So it's invaluable what your soldiers are doing with the food services and with medical and things of that nature. They're literally saving people's lives every day.
You can see on people's faces the relief that comes when they know they have food to eat for the rest of the day, maybe the rest of the week.
So we're trying to make sure they feel safe coming out here and expressing their opinions and affecting the kind of change they want to see.
Fire knows no boundaries, and so, you know, we train together, we fight fire together.
It's nice to be here and be doing my job.
Just knowing that you're helping out, just knowing you're giving back to the community is pretty good.
Being a part of this mission is honestly very fulfilling. It's what I signed up for. It's what most of the soldiers with me signed up for.
To help out in any way possible and giving 110% to any community that we serve.
And remember this, always ready, always there.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Army National Guard. Big thank you to them, as our servicemen and women are there to help in times of need. But hey, we're going to get into some fun stuff this evening, play a little Rocket League. I'm going to bring in our guest, Sergeant Flores, who you know is with us quite often, and Tony Ann Convertino with CSMG Esports. How are you guys tonight?
Good. Doing good.
Yeah. Excellent, excellent. Well, Sergeant Flores, starting with you.
Yes.
I'm ready to have some fun tonight, and I'm ready to play a little bit of Rocket League.
Yeah.
And yes, I am using mouse and keyboard, so everyone can make fun of me. That is happening. But before we jump in, tell me a little bit about the Army National Guard and esports program. And I know for everybody out there, there is some severe thunder and tornado warnings happening down in Texas. What part of Texas are you in?
Actually, I'm in Kentucky right now.
You always get moving around, man. You're always moving around.
Yeah, I'll be in Texas, though, like in 2 days. So
awesome. So if we lose you, we'll keep playing. We'll hope you come back and hope you're safe. But yeah, tell us a little bit about the Army National Guard and esports, and especially how it relates to Rocket League.
Yeah. Absolutely. So I'm the Army National Guard Stream Media Manager. So essentially, you know, we've gone into esports to kind of share our message on who we are and what we do. And of course, we have a ton of gamers within our ranks, from, you know, senior ranks all the way to our newly enlisted privates and stuff like that. So it's been a lot of fun, you know, being able to hang out with other fellow guardsmen and play and compete alongside them in just about every major title. So if you're playing it, we're playing it because, well, we're gamers too. So it's been a lot of fun. I know today we're going to play a little bit of Rocket League. I actually manage the U.S. Army Esports Rocket League team, which does include guardsmen. And our best player on there actually just broke top 100 in North America yesterday. So he's pretty good. I'm okay. I'm like a GC2, so I've put in a few hours.
We are definitely going to have to go over that terminology here, because you said a lot of words that I know those words all separately, but in this context, I definitely don't know. So let's come back to that in a second. And Tony Ann, or as you go as Neon Star, as many people in Discord know you, not as Tori, but as Tony Ann Neon Star. How are you this evening?
I'm good. Very excited to play Rocket League. I probably played it last 4 years ago when I was on PlayStation still. So I'm excited to learn it all over again and actually probably get the concept of the game. I mean, I know I watch a lot of it, but actually to play it is going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah. Now, tell us a little about what you do with Esports U and CSMG and your role there.
So I'm the esports operations manager at CSMG Esports U. Basically, I am the main contact between schools, coaches, players, anything to do with our tournaments, anything to do with CECC. And I also help with our conference partners, anything to do with their getting people to be on our streams and stuff like that. So I'm the main girl when it comes to the contact.
And these colleges out here watching, they know you are that main point of contact because
They
you helped
do.
bring 64 teams to Atlanta.
I did.
I recall 2 weeks ago. We had a lot of fun in Atlanta.
It was tons of fun. Actually, nice to see everyone instead of online for 5 months. So yeah, it was a pleasure meeting everyone, and looking forward to tonight.
Awesome. Now, Sergeant Flores, before we jump in, you're going to show us some gameplay and teach us a little bit about the game and some mechanics. And but walk me through those rankings with Rocket League for those people out there who are first timers to Rocket League, and you're trying to learn how to maybe add this as an esport to your university or your college, I should say. Tell us more about the ranking and how that works in Rocket League.
Sure. So Rocket League, just like a lot of other games, you start off at bronze. There's a few levels going up. There's 4 divisions per rank. So you have bronze 1, 2, and 3, and I believe 4 divisions to that. So from bronze, you go to silver, then platinum, then diamond, then champion, grand champion, and supersonic legend. Forgive me if I got those early ranks on. I have not played at that level for a very, very long time. So I forget they exist.
So what are we technically referred to as then?
You'd probably be starting off as bronze. So Rocket League is a very interesting game. I know you're mentioning it for a lot of universities to begin with. One, it's a 3-person team. It's free to play, and it's rated E for everyone. So the concept is pretty simple, especially if you're trying to tell an administrator that knows nothing about esports, for example. So with Rocket League, it's simply just car soccer. So it's essentially an indoor soccer field with a ceiling, and you use cars to move around and hit the ball to put it in the net. Same thing as soccer. It does have some obviously soccer elements, but you can also do kind of some things kind of closely related to basketball, little drills that I'll kind of cover as we go through. But overall, it's a great sport. It's appropriate really for all ages. And I've actually been to 2 world championships. I'm going to go to my third one in Dallas, and I was just in Los Angeles for the Winter Major a few weeks ago. So I've met a lot of friends online. We met in person at LAN. Our wives have met and all that stuff. It's a really good time. It's a wholesome community.
I love it, man. And you also said you're the coach.
Yes,
maybe,
so I'm the manager
manager
for the U.S. Army Esports team. So we have a little bit of everyone there. So active duty, guard, and reservist. So obviously, with the best player we have there is a guardsman, and we have a few guardsmen on the team, and I manage it.
Are you managing other teams, or is that one of your only games that you manage?
It's the game that I manage since I play it primarily, and I have enough experience to kind of make the calls because starting a team can get very complicated. So from the beginning, hey, we're gonna from inception make a Rocket League team. Great. Now, how do we set up tryouts, right? Well, you make a form, then you start adding different filters to because you're not going to be able to spectate and view 150 people, right? So you add filters. You start off with your highest rank or the highest rank possible, and then work down from there. Then you watch people's gameplay, see how they are. As obviously, it's not just about gameplay when it comes to someone making a team. You want to make sure that they're good teammates and that everybody has fun, because ultimately it's really easy to lose your cool whenever you're in a tournament and things get heated. So it's always good. You're looking for all these different character traits as well.
Yeah. Well, as I think we're going to get this game set up, and big shout out to Colton with the CSMG team for running all the stuff in the back end and getting all this set up. So thank you, man. We really appreciate you and your team. As you're getting that set up, I'm completely mesmerized. I'm trying to look at the camera, but right below it is the roof of the arena, and I'm just mesmerized by the glowing hexagons, if that's the right term. But
Yes.
what I want to ask, Tony, you're also a
Yeah.
coach, are you not, in the college space?
I am. I coach at Caldwell University. I do not have a Rocket League team. I do have a Valorant and Overwatch and League of Legends team. So I coach all three games. Rocket League happened before COVID. It was like the month of like when COVID started. So the students graduated, so it really never got picked up again. So yes, when you were talking about when it comes to picking a team, how hard it is, and the chemistry is my biggest thing. I don't care what rank you are. If you don't fit with the team, you're not going to be on the team. So that's why I was nodding the whole time, because I know how it is.
Synergy is super important.
So important. So yeah, I've been doing that for almost 4 years now, and I will say I love it. I love doing it and meeting everyone along the way.
Okay, well, we are going to get into this match and follow some instructions here, and we will have some fun. But I guess what are some big takeaways from Rocket League when it comes to maybe leadership or communication, Sergeant Flores? Is it different from other games, or is it really similar?
It's mostly similar. So normally you do have an IGL or an in-game lead, but with Rocket League, it's 3 people make a whole, right? So everyone's 33% of the team, and you don't have positions or roles like you would Overwatch or Valorant, for example. There's no support. There's no whoever's doing ADS or whatever the case is, right? So in Rocket League, everyone has to be able to save, to score, to pass, to do everything. So it's a little bit of a fun equalizer, which is nice. But overall, during the game, you have your communication going between all 3 players, and then obviously the in-game lead really comes in as more of a leadership spot, as far as hey, let's change the pace of the game. Let's go more aggro or play more aggressive or play a little bit more defensive, slow the ball down, slow the gameplay. So that's where they lead as far as kind of what's happening on the field or adjusting, because every team you play is a little bit different. Maybe they have one person that's really good at dribbling or they have mechanical prowess. It's amazing. Or you have that, hey, their defense is awful. So we slam that ball off the backboard and then we go in for an aerial to a goal. That's kind of the recipe to win. So you start as you play identifying the weaknesses from the other team. Obviously, you can go and watch some VOD reviews, right, of the other team, and that way you kind of see what's going on.
Awesome. Well, I think we're going to. I jumped out of the match because I don't know what I'm doing, but I think you're ready to Sergeant Flores to go ahead and jump in the match, and we will set up the screen. Look at this. Oh my. Okay, so I'm seeing. I don't know if I don't think I'm gonna shoutcast this because that's not my forte. I did in Denver at an event, kind of color commentate thing, but I mostly just walk around the arena on a microphone.
Yeah. For shoutcasters that are barely starting off, this is a great game to begin with. It's super easy to shoutcast because the play-by-play is pretty simple and straightforward, and then the color's not too bad either.
You're ridiculous already. You're flipping around all over the place. And so you got 2 bots with you and get 3 bots at the moment, right? But they are like super grand champion.
No, so these are just the all-star bots. It's kind of as high as it goes.
Okay.
But yeah, it's great to be learning the game. This is a good way to practice and kind of get an idea of how to hit the ball. So I guess if we're
already starting to lose them. We're
to get.
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, to get your bearings on, how to control your car in relation to the ball, how to control your camera. So here you have where you're just in front of you, and then there's a ball cam mode where you can see where the ball's at all times.
Yeah.
So kind of once you get used to like the spatial awareness there, you'll be, pretty much set. And then you start going into, they have these nice little drills or training packs that you can do to kind of, get you up to speed as far as how to hit the ball, because you can hit it harder or softer depending with what part of the car you hit it.
When you play like matches just with anybody and they see you're grand champion, I mean, does that make people feel pretty good? They know they're on your team, or scared from the other team?
Well,
is that a big deal?
Yeah, they're all grand champs. Like if I play competitive, they're all around that level. So I normally run into quite a few like really good collegiate teams as well. So we're always seeing those top players, and yeah, once you get to a certain level, you kind of start seeing the same people essentially.
And who are your guardsmen? Who are they playing competitively?
So we'll play in tournaments or the RLCS Open qualifiers. I know we didn't get to make it to this one, but we'll probably do the next one because we just reset teams. But the closest we got was like top 42. So we were just a game short of making it into day 3 of the Open quals. So that was fun. We do have a partnership with NRG. So some of our players have played with like Sizz, Musty, and this year we'll probably do some stuff with like Justin, Garrett G, stuff like that.
If you're part of NRG, can we play some Call of Duty with Jowo sometime?
Yeah, that actually might be happening soon. So
Okay.
we're still waiting on some things to button up as far as dates.
All right.
But I don't see why we couldn't squeeze that in. It'd be a lot of fun.
100%.
Jowo, he's super cool. Very good people. So it's always fun to play with influencers that are, as we call it, have really good vibes.
Mm-hmm. So what is the highest score you could ever get in a Rocket League match? Just
I don't know. It really depends on how.
Let me ask this: what's your highest score?
I don't know. Maybe on the scoreboard. I don't remember actually, because once you start climbing in rank, you'll have some matches where nobody scores at all, and it's 0-0, and then it goes into overtime. Longest overtime I have had to play was about, I think, 10 minutes. So that was a little stressful because it's just that one little mistake, and then that's it.
Tony, didn't we have some pretty long overtime matches in the CECC in Atlanta?
Yeah, we had a couple.
Semis?
I think our one semi match had like 3 overtimes. It's crazy to watch, and then sometimes they even last like the 5 minutes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it's a lot of fun, and it's something that anybody can watch and pick up, so you understand the concept, right? It's hit ball in net, goal. Very straightforward. So, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I noticed. And what is the? Because I referee soccer for many years, so the extra added time. That's
a golden goal.
So so like when it's 1-1, and it's the clock gets 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It doesn't always end at 1. What is that officially called?
So the ball can go up in the air. The clock ends, essentially. You'll hit 0, but until the ball touches the ground, then you officially go into overtime.
I see.
So you'll see in like a lot of professional matches, and it happens often too, where the clock hits 0, but everybody's pretty proficient, so they're hitting the ball up in the air, and you get extra game time. And you'll actually see some very crazy plays happen with that. Because you will have the ball up and score.
Doesn't that happen like maybe it's 1-2 and the team that's down 1, like it doesn't so if the ball's in the air at that point, it's going to be time over, but maybe a little extra time added until they can maybe score, or is it just stop? Like
No, it just stops.
Okay.
Yeah, so it'll just end like at 0, and yeah, that's basically it. And then it goes into overtime if it's tied. If not, then you win. I have had matches where both teams are tied, and yeah, we win off of the ball after regulation time ends, and it's floating up in the air. You get some pretty crazy plays happening.
Okay, so Tony, and you have 30 seconds to shoutcast this. Ready, go.
I cannot even start.
Just say anything.
I don't even know where to start. I always say every time, because I know, like, let's say Valorant or Overwatch, for example, I know the game pretty well, but I will never be able to shoutcast it. I think I can't do it in the moment. Like, everything happens too fast for me to even process what I'm about to say. But you go, Bubba. How about you?
The ball is being hit. There, it's over there. This guy, I can't read the names. Cougar is lining up, and the ball is hitting the wall. And Sergio Flores is looking to score, and he's not scoring because he's bouncing. No, I got a question though. what is the best tactic here for jumping? How do you float in the air
Yeah.
for hours?
Sure. So let me break it down, right?
Okay.
So on the field, you see on every corner and the middle, there's these orbs that are kind of floating there. Those give you boost. So your car boosts and you move faster, right? So these small little pads in front of you, you can collect 12 boosts at a time. Now, the way you're able to float up in the air is obviously you have your regular jump. You can jump twice even. But when you float in the air, you just boost and feather the boost and you're kind of just floating.
Got it.
I didn't even
So
know that.
what you can do is obviously, fly, gain some momentum, and you just fly up in the air. Oh, oops.
Oh no, you got scored on. No shutout.
Yeah.
So
it's
just to let you guys know,
pretty fun.
Sergeant Flores earlier said before the stream, they're all-star bots. They're horrible. Yeah, you got scored. Oh my gosh.
I was trying to show you something. Yeah, but there's a lot of cool things. So I don't know if you remember the World Cup where Brazil ended up, or getting Brazil. I think Germany beat them like 7-1. That's a thing here. So we go for that in games, and we'll just tell them, you got Brazil essentially.
Nice.
So some crossover there. It's pretty fun. Yeah. So essentially, you jump up in the air and you hold your boost and you fly up. So I'll try to give you a better example here. Now, while you're up in the air, you can also angle your car to where, your pitch, your yaw, move forward, backwards, and
yeah.
you're essentially flying.
I've seen there was a grand champion at this event I was at in Denver, and he was the only one. Probably knew how to play Rocket League anyways because it was an open thing. And yeah, he just was flying all over the place. Especially at the CECC, we saw a ton of people just flying everywhere.
Yeah. And that's how you start identifying like higher skilled gameplay. Then once you get to a certain point, it's who can get to the ball faster. So it becomes more about reaction as far as, if the ball hits a certain wall, like I know exactly where it's going to go. So I intercept it faster than the other player. Then obviously challenges, same as soccer, you go for tackles or 50s as we call them.
Okay.
Okay.
And then, obviously the ball, it's physics based, so it's going to bounce whichever direction. So if you have more of your car's body on the ball, you more than likely win.
When you explode somebody, is it because you T-boned them or you're just going fast in the boost?
So you have to be going supersonic. So once you're boosting, there's a certain point where like you go supersonic, you get like a little trail, and you hit a car and it'll blow them up. So that's a tactic some people use. You always want to keep on moving and avoid that because once they do that, they take a player out of the field and now it's a 3-on-2. And then it takes a few seconds for you to spawn.
All right. Well, we're going to set up a match here. I know Colton in the back end. I'm in the lobby, so I will get the queue. All right. So we're going to leave the game, head out to the lobby, and we will start up a new match here to actually play some 3v3 and do our best. I think we're gonna. It wasn't like rookie bots. I think we're playing beginner bots. So it's level 2. Okay, level 2. All right.
Right. We should go blue.
Go blue. All right, we're blue. Okay.
Blue's just nicer than orange.
See, I love orange, so I don't know about
Oh,
that.
really?
I like orange.
We can go orange for the next one.
Orange is my favorite color.
Yeah, I went to Oklahoma State. We were very orange. Ooh, I hit the ball. I am so good.
Yeah, but I think you went the wrong way.
Oh, am I supposed to be shooting it in there? Oh, there we go.
So you see on their side, it's all orange. Ours will be blue. So the goal will have like a, the color of the team.
It definitely takes me a bit of time whenever I watch it to really know whose goal is whose and what's happening. Especially if they don't have their cars. Yeah, their cars pretty custom.
Yeah, so one big thing, like just from the beginning right there for kickoffs, there's kind of an unwritten rule, left goes. So left goes first, kind of like in chess, right? The white piece goes first, etc.
I didn't realize that.
The community's just adopted that. Now, whenever you're attacking or moving forward, you essentially have 3 positions. You have the attacker, your midfielder, and then your person on defense. So it's first, second, and third.
Okay, I'll play defense this time since I'm middle.
Yeah. Well, everybody keeps rotating, so I'm not sure if you've ever played basketball.
A lot.
Are you familiar with the third-man weave? Or the 3-man weave?
Yes, the weave,
sorry?
yeah, of course.
Yeah, so you end up doing a little bit something like that with rotations. That was actually a good pass, so...
Off the crossbar.
See right there? Yeah, you got a good 50, and you hit it off the roof of that Iceman car.
Oh, you're
and I was
flying
able
in
to
the
score
air.
it.
Look at that.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
And that's what we call a backboard pass.
Right. So I'm not on the left. I don't even know where I am. I'm in the middle.
Yeah, so
okay.
Yeah,
I see.
my left.
Tony goes, yes. So right there, you're the one that's closest to the ball. So you would essentially go.
Okay.
Now the point is to always rotate. So 1 goes to 3, 2 goes to 1, 3 to 2, and then you just keep on that rotation.
I'm still lost.
Yeah. So right here, for example, I'm third. I'm gonna hit the ball forward. Bubba, you go up. Tony, be there to back him up. So you're the midfielder. So if Bubba doesn't have a play there, now Bubba, you rotate. Now you're the third person.
Hey, so I go back.
So rotate back. Yes.
Oh, okay. Thanks, coach.
Yeah.
Oh, I got a shot.
So
oh, I missed.
Wait, so how do you
Tony's next.
switch your camera to?
Are you on keyboard?
No.
Or controller? It's Y or the top one.
To lock on the ball, right?
Yes, you can lock on and off, and you can use that to your advantage to kind of see where you're going.
What is the best practice? Where you stay out 90% of the time, 80% of the time? It just depends on. Wait, am I left now?
It depends. Yeah, you go.
Yeah.
So you go, Tony. You can be second.
Okay.
And then now, since Bubba already went, Tony is now first. I'm second. Bubba's third. Oh, you can hit that in. Oh, close. See, I'm gonna hit a backboard here, and now that's where Bubba, you come in as a third person.
Here I come.
Yeah.
Own this. Oh.
All right. So Bubba's first, and Tony, you're next. You can hit that. Nice. Close. So Bubba, you go. I was out of position. Nice.
Go.
Oh.
There you go. Remember, communicate who's going for the ball. Bubba, and then
on the ball now.
Since you don't have a play, now Tony goes.
I got it.
Right off the goal. Yo.
And then I got your help. So see, I got bumped out.
Okay,
Bubba,
I got
you
this
go
one.
up.
Got a boost. Oh. Booyah!
There we go. There we go.
Dab, who's your father?
Yeah. So it's a little bit of that communication and kind of getting in the flow. So for a lot of teams that are starting off, even if you have an established team, rotations are super important. I know we coached a few schools in the NJCAA. I want to say a few weeks ago.
I'm coming up for a shot.
But
Oh.
there you go. So Tony, you can hit this one.
I
Back.
always miss it.
Okay, I'll go. Bubba, you're gonna be my help. After I'm done with the ball here.
See it?
Yeah, now you can
Got
go
a shot.
for that.
Oh,
I'm backing
got a
off.
rebound.
I'm third. Tony's second. You want to be midfield. So Bubba hits
totally
it
missed
towards
it.
the center of the field as a pass. So this one's going past you, Tony. I'll jump in
I'll go
front of
three.
you. Now,
Okay.
Yeah, now you're second, Tony.
Okay.
You go take a shot. Yo!
There you
Oh
go.
my goodness.
And then Bubba goes.
Oh.
Now I'm your help, Bubba, and Tony's going third.
Got it.
Whoa, whoops.
I'm coming in.
All right.
Good shot.
So Bubba and then Tony.
Oh.
You're next, Tony, and I'm behind you. In case it goes around.
Oh.
I'm
It's
coming,
okay.
I'm coming.
And Bubba, remember, you have to rotate to third.
Oh, yeah, you're right. My bad.
It's okay.
After I take a bad shot, I go back to third. Is that
Correct.
okay.
After you're done with a play,
Going in.
then you rotate
Going
all
in.
the way back.
I'm going.
So, what I want to do, like in most driving games, is spacebar so I can hit power brake and turn sharp.
Oh,
but
okay.
But I'm not able to.
You can remap it, but
Oh, yeah.
yeah. So you can customize all of it, all the little dodge dead zones and your camera angles and everything. It's pretty neat. So right here it was Tony. Since both of
My
you
bad.
are the same distance, no, you're fine. I'll call it next time.
Okay.
Right from the beginning.
And
So Tony just let go of the ball there. So I'm still on it. So Bubba, you're second.
Okay, I'm second.
I'm gonna try to center it for you in the
Yeah,
middle. Yeah. So as second person, you want to hang around the middle to be ready for a pass.
Here you go.
I still can't get off the ground.
Going. It's in. Oh!
Yeah,
Ooh.
so right there, that's what we call a back pass.
Yeah, back pass.
Got it.
Dang, right off the crossbar. Nice hit. Woo. Okay. All right, we got a minute 30. What, am I left?
No.
Yeah, so I go since I'm the closest one to the ball.
Okay. I'm in.
Now I'm going back to third. Tony,
Ooh,
get towards
rebound.
the middle.
There's your
Okay, now
shot.
you go for that one.
Going back.
It's all right. So Bubba, you are now next.
Here I go. Not a boost.
I'll be second. Tony, you'll be third.
Down.
Okay.
Right in the front.
So
of
right
the
there,
goal.
that was a good pass. That was a good center pass,
Ooh,
and it might just be good.
ooh.
Nice.
Pass into the goal.
So as the first person up, if you don't have a shot, you hit it off the sidewall or the backboard to create that opportunity for the second person to come and shoot. And if the second person doesn't have a shot, then they do the same thing. All right, so Tony is first, then Bubba's second. So Bubba, you go. Tony, come back.
Down, right for the goal.
You're third.
Yeah. Ooh.
Oh, whoops. Hit it a little from the bottom.
Coming in. I know I missed it.
Right, there you go. So Bubba, good pass.
I'm coming in. I'm front of the goal.
Actually, Tony, good
I
pass.
got it.
Yeah.
There you go.
Let's go.
Yeah, your names overlap. That's what I was like, wait a second.
Oh yeah.
See, that was a good 50 right there. And way to stay on the ball. You put the ball cam on, right?
I did.
Yeah, it really helps you out to kind of
me a
gauge.
lot.
Okay, so Bubba goes first. Tony, you're second, and I'll be third.
Okay.
Cool.
There you go. So now that's you.
Back.
It's okay. I'm the third person. Okay, now I'm backing off. I'm going for third.
I'm gonna rebound it.
All right, Tony, you want to be towards the center?
Down in the middle.
There you go. There you go.
Ooh, nice
Close,
hit.
close one.
Nice. Here it is. That's it. I'm coming in.
Yeah, so you go. I'll be third. Tony, you're second.
Rebound it. There you go. Dude, we totally owned these guys.
Yeah, so you see how the clock is at 0 here?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't get that. Oops. Yeah, so since the clock is at 0, right there, it doesn't end until the ball touches the ground.
So is it easier to get into the area by jumping first and then boosting, or boosting and then
Yes.
jumping?
No, so you can do both, but you boost. I mean, you jump, then you boost. However, when you boost, you want to angle your car, right? Because your direction forward is based on the back end of your car.
Got it.
Yeah, that was really good. So you kind of got a little hint of the rotations where it feels more natural.
Yeah.
That hey, my turn is over. Now it's your turn.
Yep.
It's just like swapping out in a lot of games while you wait for your ult to come up or whatever the case is.
Awesome. That was a lot of fun. That was a ton of fun. I just had like 10 whatever notifications that I upgraded or whatever. I have no idea what happened. It was a bunch of achievements. There we go. That's the word I'm looking for. And man, that was a lot of fun. So I learned a ton in one game from you, Sergeant Flores. That was really helpful.
Yeah.
Are we going to go
Yeah,
orange?
absolutely. And a lot of it is just talking through it. So when we coach high school or collegiate teams, obviously my players, we have thousands of hours of experience. So we help those students kind of get better a lot faster. So right there, Tony, you were up since you're closest to the ball.
Sorry, I'm trying to disable.
Oh yeah, the voice chat.
Voice chat.
Oh,
what?
yeah.
I think I did it now. I don't think I'm in game chat anymore.
Wait, let's see.
All right, so right now we can reset. Wait, we have a. Oh, we're orange.
I'm on it. Yeah, I know that. I got lost. I was like, who's Moody?
All right,
Who's
Tony,
Moody?
I'm sending it down the middle.
That's you. That's your shot.
Close.
Coming off a
All
rebound.
right, I'm third now. Going second.
rebound.
Tony, you want to rotate back?
Yeah.
Third. I totally am forgetting that we're orange.
I'm just gonna stay in the goal, you know.
Yeah, so a lot of times that's what you think, right? Is like traditional soccer, you have set positions, but with Rocket League, everyone has to play every position.
Yeah.
Right.
See, so here I'm left. I go first.
Right,
Bubba, you can be second, and Tony, you'll be third.
Okay.
Well, that's
I
a
need to
goal.
stop shooting it right at the net. Sorry.
We should up
Yeah.
the bots. We're so good. We're so good, especially because Tony's carrying us.
Yeah. Yeah, so right there, since we're both equally distant to the ball, left goes first. So Bubba, you go first. Tony, you're second. I'll be third. There you go. All right, Bubba, you can rotate out. Tony, almost getting it. Now it's my turn as third. So I hit that. Bubba, you're
Here I come.
next.
Oh, I missed it.
Oh.
Back. Third.
All right, so I'm next here. I'm going to center to you, Bubba.
Yep.
In the middle of the field.
I'm headed to it for a shot.
Or actually, yeah. Go. Tony's next.
Too
Tony's
low.
next.
Yes.
Let's
there we
go.
go.
Yeah. Did
Hey,
that
I didn't
volleyball fake right there.
Yeah. See, that's my sport. Volleyball is my sport, not
There we go.
soccer.
Yeah.
Great
I
hit.
loved playing volleyball.
You hit it with
Yeah,
the
so
spoiler.
sometimes you'll fake that. You'll fake the initial shot to throw off the other defenders. Now, so I'm second, Tony, you're first, and Bubba, you're third. Now, as you saw there in that previous play, Tony, you were actually in the best position to take that shot.
Oh.
So that's kind of where we skip rotations a little bit when the opportunity presents itself.
Got it.
I think I need to jump a little earlier. I'm always hitting the ball underneath the ball.
Yeah, so
There we go.
too fast. Yeah, so I'm going third now.
Nice. Oh.
There's three neon stars for me. So. Or my screen is.
For all
That's
me.
your shot. That's your
They're
shot.
all a bunch of views.
Oh.
We keep timing it wrong.
Actually, yeah, that's funny. On my end, I'm seeing everyone as neon star.
That's
I can see
awesome.
Bubba's name.
You're everywhere.
Oh my!
Boom. Rebound.
All right.
Not paying
I
attention.
keep missing it. Oh my goodness.
All right, so I'll be last back. And remember, communicate. You can call, hey,
I
I'm
got
going
it.
on the ball. All right, I'll be second.
I'm ready for it.
Good pass. I'm going to pass it off the backboard.
Here I come.
There you
I'm
go,
too low.
Bubba.
I'm too low.
Yeah, it's a little too high.
No, they're going to score. I'm on it.
They're
All
not.
right, remember,
On
call it. Good. There you go. Tony's mid.
There we
I'm
go.
right here.
Got it.
Oh, you can drive it in.
Nice.
Oh, ooh, that's right.
Yeah, and that's how a lot of the comms will sound as you start getting faster in the gameplay. It's like, hey, I'm on ball, and you start like, you know, it turns into jargon, but you're basically just paraphrasing everything.
Did not mean to put that in the chat.
All right, so here, Bubba, you and I. So I go first since I'm left. You're second.
Ready?
And
All
Tony's third. Now I'm going back.
There you go.
Okay, Bubba's still
Oh.
got on the ball, and then Tony. Nice.
I'm taking a shot. Oh, no. Never mind.
Oh,
Getting laggy.
I got a little laggy there too.
Yeah. Ball is all over the place.
All right, so there it's going middle.
I'm just doing
No, I
flips
missed.
in the sky. on the ground. It is definitely nice and laggy. There you go. Oh, here I come. I take a shot.
Oh, no.
It went off. Okay, here I come. I'm on it. I'll rebound it. Ooh, I'm nice and laggy.
Yeah, it's a little bit of packet loss. So the servers lately haven't been the best.
I was actually under the grass just then. That was really cool.
That's where the ping gets super crazy.
Oh.
If they score on us, we'll just blame it on the lag.
Yeah. That's how I play all games. Yeah. Somebody sniped me. I mean, I took fall damage. There you go.
But he just blocked me.
Ooh.
There we go.
There's a Floyd just kind of, gracefully just walks in and says, "I got this." Excuse me, guys.
It's a lot of practice. So right there, I hit it kind of with the corner of my car. It gets a little more power.
All right, who's first now?
All right, I go first since I'm closest to the ball.
I'll be three.
And it's
Never
in.
mind. It's in.
Yeah.
You're so good.
You stop doing that.
Is that the icon, the packet loss, the dice-looking thing on the top right of my screen?
Yep.
Oh, no wonder why it's like flashing in your face.
Nice. Okay, minute and a half. We got this.
Yeah, so Bubba, you see me across from you. I'm left, so I go.
I'm two.
You're second. Okay, now I'm done with the ball. I rotate
I'm gonna
back out.
bounce it off.
I'm third. Got Tony.
I don't think I
hopefully
did
in the middle
anything.
somewhere. Nice. So Tony's turn now. Close one. Nice shot.
Nice.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Mhm.
Let's go.
So right here, she got a good 50 on that challenge for the ball, and the ball only had one direction from there. So it's a
Way to
net.
go. Excellent work. I don't know.
All right, so Bubba, you go. Tony's second, and I'll be third.
Oh,
So Tony,
three.
stay up. I'll send this to you.
Oh, okay.
that's going in.
It's going in.
Oh.
It's go.
Oh,
It's okay. I'm right here.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
Let's go.
Yeah, so that'll happen where the ball's partly in but not all the way out. Midi
Yeah.
would have gotten the save, but you were able to cut that off and block it essentially and score the goal. So I'm two. Tony, you're first. Nice. There you go. So Bubba, I'm gonna try to pass it off the backboard
Ready?
for you.
Going.
Oh,
The answer as
sorry.
well.
All right, so we reset. I've got the ball. I'll be the defender.
I'll go
So
third,
I'm
I'll go
3.
third.
Now I'm
Bubba, stand
turning
up.
into 1. Tony, you see this?
Yeah, I got it.
You got it. Got it. I'm gonna get
Close.
the
Bubba's
rebound.
next.
Switch it off.
All right, so Tony, you can rotate out now.
Nope. I'm flying in the air,
Yeah, I'm stuck on the
It
wall.
looks like you bumped each other.
trying to land on my feet. I got it.
All right, there
Bounce.
you go, Bubba.
There you
Set
go.
up the pass. Good pass.
Yeet.
And then I just close
There
it out
we go.
as a second
Oh.
person.
See, when I get stuck on the wall, I literally get stuck. Like I don't know how to
Just
get
drive back
fast
down.
enough.
So if you stay driving, you can stay on the wall. You can even go on the ceiling, but you need momentum for that.
Got
All right, 30 seconds here.
Yeah, so I go first. Bubba, you're second.
Right behind
and
you.
Tony.
Oh,
third.
yeah, I should have waited.
All right. You can delay a little bit. So if the ball goes over you, then Tony goes next, right? As the next person out.
Here
So
I am.
Bubba, you're second in this
Okay.
case.
I went the wrong way. Going at it. I'm at it. Shot. Nope. Nope.
Close.
Fully missed.
How is it with mouse and keyboard?
It's horrible.
I've actually had a player on my team that was mouse and keyboard. He was also like a grand champion too.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so
Wow.
just because you're on mouse and key doesn't mean that,
Even in the air. Incredible. Incredible. Oh,
Yeah, so
my.
right there, obviously the ball hasn't touched the ground, so it's 0 seconds, and this is what's called a dribble. I'm not the best mechanical player by any means, but you can do all sorts of crazy stuff with it.
That's amazing. Well, awesome. We're going to play one more match after this. They're going to reset the server for us and do a different game. I think we got to back out of this game, I believe. And then we're going to, after that, watch a VOD of one of the matches. We'll see. Well, I think hopefully it'll be this next match. We'll watch a VOD and do a little review and get some more coaching from you as we finish out the evening. While we're setting up for the next match, Sergeant Flores, with Army National Guard, is there something when it comes to how the Army National Guard can be beneficial for gamers when it comes to leadership and communication? Walk me through a little bit more of that opportunities the Army
Sure.
National Guard provides.
So the way I've come to explain it now is you kind of get a permanent buff in life. So when you join the Army National Guard, the way we're set up is to train you how to be a good team member first, and obviously then a leader, and you get sent to schools to do just that.
Okay.
So you start learning how to handle a lot of different things depending on your jobs, whether you're doing work in cybersecurity or just IT maintenance, or if you just work finance and you just do more HR functions. Little things, obviously the responsibility gets higher as you climb in rank, and that's something you can obviously take to your civilian side, or for those trying to get certain certifications in the IT world. I mean, that helps out too, because you have the experience of saying, hey, yes, I've worked with very expensive systems, where there's a lot on the line, or whatever the case, or even maintenance, right? So people that work on vehicles, they work on very expensive equipment, and that's training that you have. So if you're going to school and doing the Guard, by the time you graduate, you not just have your degree covered for, right? But then you also have experience on top of that, because it feels like now they want like 2 decades of experience for a lot of positions, which is funny.
Awesome. Thank you. I think we're doing pretty good without being coached right there. We're trying to fill in our spots that we've been coached. There we go. Nice hit.
Thank you.
And another cool thing too that a lot of people don't realize is when you join the Guard, you don't necessarily stick to one job. So for example, I'm in a marketing position right now, and that wasn't initially what I came in for. Tony, you're first here. I'll be second. Bubba's third. And it's similar to, like, in a lot of games you have different skill trees. It's essentially like that. You kind of branch out and make your career what you want it to be. And a lot of people, definitely do utilize it as a stepping stone to their civilian careers, and it works out. I mean, if it works for you, great. If it doesn't, at least now you know about it, right?
Yeah.
So it's pretty neat.
Love it.
It's pretty cool.
All right, so I'll go first, and I think whoever's left is 2. Yeah. So I'm backing off.
Oh, I'm so close all the time.
Same. I gotta get the timing better.
Ready for a rebound?
Yeah, I'm passing it out.
Oh.
Center. That
I
might be
got
over
it.
you.
That's
but
it.
Tony's
Yeah,
in.
yeah, it's in. Nice.
Let's
There you
go. That's what
go.
we're talking about right there.
Awesome work.
Yeah, so right there, I have nothing left to give to the play. I initially messed up. I was supposed to hit it off the backboard to you, Bubba, but it went over, and Tony was already in position as a third person, ready to keep that offense pressure going. So, Tony, you're first. Oh, good block. So now I go second, and
Nice.
I'm trying to figure out how to fly in the sky. Do I need
that
to be?
takes a little bit of time, yeah.
Do I need to come off the wall to do it, or can I just do it from the ground?
You just jump and boost. So when you jump, you want to tilt your car back and then boost up. So
Like I
once
hit
you pick
backwards?
up, I say one of those 100 boost pads. Just jump, lean your car back to where it's straight up in the air, and you just boost, and you'll kind of float up in the air.
I wish I would stop
So-
hitting spacebar.
Yeah, there's in free play you can have unlimited boost. So that's what I tell a lot of people that are barely starting on. Starting to boost or get off the ground is just practice that, and you start getting used to, how to rotate your car and kind of stay floating in there in one position.
No, I just missed.
See how
I
I
got
flew
it.
in there?
No, I don't.
Oh, that was too hard, my bad.
All right, I'm on it. Bring it back. Ooh, never mind. Juicy juice.
Yeah. So there you go. I'll be third now.
Oh. I'm one. Ready for it. Send it
I can
forward.
send it to you.
Send it. Hit it. Hit it. Hit it. You got it. You got it. You got it. Rebound.
I should have boosted. Oh. I am so
I'm going on it.
close.
I'm on it.
I'll be third. Bo's
Rebound,
going for
middle.
the center. Can almost get it to Tony.
There it is. There it
There
is.
it is,
Woo!
Tony.
Ooh.
Close one.
It was a pass.
Hey,
Yeah, there it
you
is.
stayed in the air, right? Ridiculous.
Yeah. So
I know, I'm
look
gonna
at how
try.
my car is angled.
Yeah.
So I lean back and I'm kind of just straight, and then I lean forward to move.
All right, let's see if I
For
can
me,
do
I
it.
need to hit
Don't mind
X.
me. I'm just gonna be on
Yeah.
the
Think
side.
of it as like a spaceship in air, right?
All right,
Oh, I
sorta
see.
had it.
I see. I see. I see. That makes sense.
Oh, I don't have boost.
Oh, I'm flying. I did it. Oh, Superman.
Here, Tony, stay middle.
Oh.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go. All right, see, it
Let's
was
go.
an assist. I lined it up for Bubba.
Yeah, that's
Nice.
a team play right there. You teed it up.
And I didn't
Team
run
play.
over you. I think you
Nope,
are
I just-
smurfing, Tony. I think you're better at this. than you
I'm
think
not
you are.
smurfing.
Uh-huh.
It's just
You
the
have good
gamer
awareness,
in
Tony.
me.
It's really
Yeah.
good.
It's a gamer in me. I don't know what to tell you.
That's what I was thinking. That's why you'd be
All right,
good
so
on
Tony,
this.
you're first. I'm second. Bubba's third. See, that went over me, so Bubba, you're next.
I'm sorry. I was trying to fly.
Oh, no, you're fine. I can get there.
I was trying to fly.
All right.
All right, so right here we can go to
I'm
where send it forward.
Missed it.
Oh, close.
I need to change my angle on my camera. All right, I'm on it.
Yeah, are you locked on the ball?
I am most of the time, but that time I should have jumped out of it. All right, let's center
Yeah,
it.
with spacebar you can lock on and off, I believe, on the mouse and keyboard.
Still trying to fly.
Yeah, so right there somebody communicates that, hey, you're going. Okay, close one. I'm second. I'm going to center it to the middle of the field. Whoever can get it. I think, Tony, you're closer.
Oh yeah, we're playing the game. Sorry, I'm
It's
trying
all
to fly.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
Picking up boosts.
We'll
Picking up
get the
boosts.
flying down.
See how good I'm at flying.
So right here, it's just going to fall in front of the net.
Oh!
We can make it close.
I'm flying. Look at that. I'm so cool. Ooh,
Oh,
ooh.
there it is.
Ooh, nice.
Oh, nice
hit.
shot.
Amazing.
Yeah, so you caught that on the bounce, kind of
I was-
boosted it up.
See, you've been hitting these good shots. I hit all mine with the nose. You're hitting it like with your roof and your spoiler, Tony. Come on. Totally
I don't
better.
know.
All right, I'm 3.
All right, so here I'm going to try to center it, just put it in front of the net, go slow. They blocked
They
it.
blocked
Bounce
it.
to me.
Yeah.
ready. I'm going.
Bubba, you're mid. Go, 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 go.
Mid.
And I hit.
Oh,
with
close one. Yeah, if you would have kept your trajectory, I think you'd have been good. I think you turned last second.
I did. I was trying. I needed to take it off the ball at that one. Oh, that should have been me.
Oh,
that was
sorry. I should have called it. I didn't know you were going to be that close.
Yeah, I shouldn't have been that close.
No, you're fine. Tony, it's going to come back towards the center off that wall.
You ready?
Bubba!
I'm out of boost. I think a big boost. Well, flying was fun.
Yeah, so that's a lot better. You're starting to naturally just get into the rhythm.
Yeah, I'm getting used to the camera angles too.
Yeah, 100%.
That's a big one. I always tell people as they're learning, because some people do get a little frustrated, right? People learn at different levels. I actually played I want to say like 100 hours without knowing I can change the camera. I did not do any of the tutorials. I was just out there having fun. So yeah, now whenever we teach people, it's kind of like, hey, you can do this, this, and this. So you save yourself those 100 hours, right? Just off of, someone that's played more.
Well, we're gonna do a
VOD
review.
Would have taken you that long, but I mean,
we're gonna do a VOD review because Tony had 4 goals. She was carrying the whole entire team, 7 shots and 3 assists. Come on, like you definitely are good at this game. I think you're a
Maybe
Rocket
it's a
League
hidden
shark.
talent. I don't know.
Yeah, there you go.
This will help you start a team of Rocket League at your college.
Probably.
Pretty sure. All right. Well, we're going to pull up the VOD review and definitely walk us through here. We're looking at the screen. I'm going to put mine in front of me as well. It looks like we are at the beginning, and it's 0-0. So, yeah, walk us through anything we need to learn here. Coach Flores.
Okay, so biggest thing. So normally when I do replays, I kind of get a zoomed out view. So like I free fly the camera, so you can get a big picture idea. Because what a lot of teams struggle in at first is getting their rotations. What we call double commits is obviously when 2 people commit at once. That just leaves 1 defender, right? So once you start getting your rotations down in your communication, then you start knowing, hey, I'm first, I'm second, and then you start calling out like, hey, I'm gonna pass you the ball, right? Or I'm centering the ball, and that way that second person knows to be ready for a pass, right? And then you just give yourself more goal-scoring opportunities, and you start kind of weaving, kind of like that 3-man weave, right? Is where you start, one person goes, and the next person goes, the next person goes, and you can create a lot of pressure with that. But as far as the replay going on right now, good shot right there by Tony. So I hit the ball here, I disengaged, and it's right there towards the center of the net. Now Tony saw the opportunity, kind of hit, obviously, saw where she would intersect with the ball and obviously hit that into the net.
I was trying to back into it because I didn't know what I was doing.
It's right here. Oh, this is the close one. Oh, they scored it in.
Yeah, they assisted me.
It's your assist.
Nice. That was close, and sometimes you'll get heartbreaks.
I've seen some.
The ball will be like right or halfway in, or even like 80% in.
Yeah.
But the whole ball needs to cross that line.
Those are crazy.
And they'll save it. It's pretty crazy.
Okay. So
it's right there. First person disengages.
And
Bubba goes, misses barely.
Misses
now
the 80th time.
That misses.
Yeah. So right here, right there. This is you saw Tony turn.
Nice.
And then she went back out as third and was in a prime position for this goal. This was actually a really good play.
That was really good.
So I hit it too hard, and it went over Bubba, who was where you needed to be. But Tony being third, she was there in position. The net's open.
I see.
Gets a little bounce shot right there.
Yeah. Amazing.
So third is like defending, but also a backup. So like technically, when you're up far, third should be like mid, half field.
Correct. And depending on the pace of the gameplay, because sometimes you'll have, as you climb higher in rank, they can just clear the ball all the way to the other side of the net, and you go from offense to defense in like a second or 2.
Got it.
Wow.
Yeah, but right there, since these bots don't clear that well, it's good to be. That's kind of more of a forward, like more of a push, offensive pressure essentially. What do you call that in basketball? Like a half court press? Full court press.
Full court press. Sorry.
Yeah, something like that.
I do play quite a bit of basketball, but very poorly as well.
Yeah, so right there, that hit was more of a clear. You just hit it out of your side of the net.
Nice.
And onto the other side.
Here comes
Bubba's
Bubba.
right there getting ready to position to strike. He jumps and
perfect.
It's just the timing, right? And that's, with more
It's a
timing.
lot of timing on this game.
As you play more, you kind of start getting the hang of like, okay, if I jump, this is how high I need to jump or boost or you just wait for the ball to get lower.
Yeah.
Yeah, so right there, ball goes towards more of center. Tony goes, unfortunately misses there, right? But that's the whole point. Like, she did her challenge because it was her ball to go for. So right there, I kind of passed it more of a center, so you can kind of obviously intersect that ball and hit it into the net.
You were trying to score on our own goal? No.
No,
I'm sorry. That was blue.
No,
See?
no.
That
We're orange
again.
again.
All right.
So right here, I think, Bubba, you end up setting up a pass, if I recall correctly, almost.
Maybe.
Yeah, so right there, I just kind of
flying.
popped it over the defense.
Yeah, you just like flying.
Yeah, so this is another example to boost, right?
Yep.
So hit the ball up. My car is
cool.
angled straight up, so I'm not flying straight into the net.
Yeah, I think on controller, using my left joystick to be able to control that yaw and pitch and whatever, it'd be a lot easier than the S key.
Yeah, I know. I always laugh when I play with controller players because that controller's on. I mean, the keyboard is on fire. Just clack, 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 clack. So right here, I end up being the last person back, so I'll wait for them to separate from the ball. Start moving forward. I believe, Tony, I send you a pass here that you tee up for Bubba. Then Bubba's there ready to go. Since Bubba had the speed and momentum, it chips that ball forward.
That's right. Is this how you VOD review with your players?
Sort of. I just use different camera angles, rewind, play in slow motion. The VOD review in Rocket League is actually really nice, very intuitive.
Yeah, you're more.
So we do that, and then obviously, when we coach, because we primarily coach colleges and high schools, we kind of break it down as far as what do they think they need help on, from everything from positioning to challenging the ball to, hey, maybe instead of going for a shot when there's two defenders on the net, why not set up a better pass for your next teammate, right? And then we go over errors or double commits, right? When they both go for the ball at the same time, kind of like, hey, communicate this, because there are times where you do break that rotation because it's convenient for the play.
Yeah.
And there's an opportunity there. So it's never 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Sometimes you'll cut in as needed. And then obviously we do coach kind of the mental game, right? How to keep your cool, how to keep your composure, how to claw back from a loss, or set yourself up in the right mentality to go for a reverse sweep. And a lot of that is, in the National Guard, I actually just did resiliency training this morning.
Really?
Kind of showing, hey, if a lot of people handle stress differently, right? So let's say you had something bad happen, right? You have those people that think catastrophically, oh no, I injured my knee on a jog. Now, I'm not going to be able to make it home. Who's going to feed my dogs? You start like on a slippery slope of worst case scenarios, right? So with resiliency training, right, kind of catch ourselves. Hey, I'm thinking too negatively. I need to stop and what can I fix, right? What are the good things? And you start kind of going to more of a problem-solving scenario instead of just kind of crashing down and putting yourself down essentially. And those are little things that we do as far as those are trainings. I think we do 2 a year for that.
Resiliency, or
and we have for resiliency and a bunch of other things as well.
Oh,
so those are little things that we do as part of our job, right? Whenever we show up once a month, those are some of the trainings we cover, and then we go over some other PowerPoints, and we have different instructors for different things. So it's pretty neat.
Yeah, it's not just about boot camp and using weapons. It is a lot more. Army National Guard is a lot more.
A lot of stuff, you learn the basics on how to use that in boot camp, but there's just way more to that. I believe only a few of our jobs are actually directly combat related. Everything else is support for that.
Wow.
Whether it's medical, logistical, more of a sustainment side of the house. So we have people that just, all they do is work in logistics. They work in an office and they track equipment on massive spreadsheets.
Yeah.
Obviously the maintenance, we maintain vehicles a very particular way. They have to be, you have to use certain steps to what we call a PMCS vehicle. Is It's like maintenance checklist or something of that nature. And then obviously we have the people that do cyber, right? So they do their separate trainings on, hey, updates, maybe there's a Windows bug or something that people are using to exploit, and we need to take care of our systems. Or even for IT, right? We have people that we pay them for them to get their certifications, like their Sec Plus and all those other ones. I don't know. I know some of our guys study for the Sec Plus quite a bit, but that's all included.
That's
and
great.
It's neat. So there's more to it than what you would think on the surface.
Right. Sergeant Flores, thank you so much. Tony Ann, what did you learn today?
I learned how to angle my camera more in a better way. So thank you. I had a lot of fun.
Tony's a gamer. You can tell. She started picking it up really quick. Her game sense was pretty much through the roof.
I haven't touched a controller I haven't touched a controller in 2 years. I've been strictly mouse and keyboard. I had to whip it out today because
nice.
No, but I'm happy I played controller because I don't know how you did it, Bubba.
My hand hurts.
Is tough. It's very tough. Props to you on that one.
Yeah.
So this has been great. This Army National Guard Rocket League demonstration, it's been a ton of fun, and this format's fun. I hope we can do some more gaming and playing, and coaching is great, but if there's some opportunities in the future for us to do more of this, I'm super excited to. So this is our third of, we hope, many of the Army National Guard opportunities with NJCAA. And Sergeant Flores, I'm going to come to you second, but Tony, where can we find out more information about Esports U and CSMG and even your college that you work at?
Well, we could, my college, we have a website. So that's where usually people go register that they're interested. They'll find my email. They'll find actually a registration form. So I get all that stuff. It's just caldwell.edu. And then Esports U, we have our website. Correct me if I'm wrong, Bubba, because it's changed a couple times if you want to actually say the correct website.
collegiatesmg.com,
Yes, and then there's a Esports U tab. And then there also is a link to our Discord. So we're very open on whoever joins, and you'll see my name everywhere in that Discord. So, yeah.
And some community games this summer and some fun this summer. It's exciting. Maybe some marbles on stream and all sorts of fun stuff. I'm excited to get involved with that. It's going to be a lot of fun. Awesome. Sergeant Flores, where can we find out more information about the Army National Guard, about esports, the Army National Guard, and how we can get involved to really have a better future with Army?
Yeah, absolutely. So the biggest thing is, check out our website, armynationalguard.com/esports. You can find, I believe we have a Discord link there, our Twitch. We're going to be doing a lot of community events. And the biggest thing out there, if you want to find out more about the Guard, is, check out our page. And there's a ton of resources. And we have a large team of stream team members. Everybody does different jobs at different ranks. So we're more than happy to give some sort of feedback as far as if you're considering it or if it would work out for you. Because the biggest thing is, contracts work both ways, right? So you'll want to make sure that you get what you need out of it. And I always tell people to use it as a stepping stone. Some people love it and they do it for 20 years. Others, hey, they do their time, get their college paid for, and get their certifications experience. And then that's that. And that's perfectly fine. That's what it's there for.
Great. Well, once again, it's been extremely fun playing Rocket League and learning a little bit and getting better at and watching Tony Ann actually be a Rocket League shark and destroying the goal with her amazing. That's why I asked her. I know she's going to be a gamer, and even though she hadn't played it, Tony, I knew you were going to come in and destroy it. So that's why you got asked. Yeah. Well,
it's all thanks to Sergeant Flores.
Yes, thank you, Sergeant Flores.
You did a lot. I just said some things.
You said the right things. I think that's what helped. Well, guys, it's been great. We've had a ton of fun. We're going to have some more of these throughout the year, and we want you to come back. And we will send you off to some nice commercials, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for being here at the NJCAA Army National Guard webinar series with Rocket League Demonstration. See you guys later. Bye.